some predictions of some of the biggest fights over the summer, over the next couple of months in the UFC. If I can start with Jose Aldo and Frankie Edgar. They've fought before. Jose Aldo won before. They're fighting again. Who do you see winning this time?
You know, to be honest, I think Frankie Edgar takes that fight. Jose Aldo was an incredible champion. We all know what happened with Conor McGregor. He knocked him out cold in 13 seconds. And I think this is a hard fight to come back from, from getting knocked out cold in 13 seconds to then face Frankie Edgar, who since that fight with Jose Aldo has just got better and better and better. He just knocked out Chad Mendes in the first round. He destroyed Cub Swanson. He's just getting better and better, as I said. So I just think Frankie's going to be too fast, and the wrestling will be the key in that fight. Frankie Edgar wins that fight.
Brock Lesnar is returning against Mark Hunt. Do you take Brock Lesnar seriously as an MMA fighter?
You know, no, I was going to give you a long-winded answer. The answer is no, not really. You know, listen, he's a formidable human being. Of course he is. He's a gigantic man, and he's very powerful, and he's a great wrestler. You know, does that equate to being one of the best heavyweight fighters in the world? No, but I respect him. Of course I do. Of course, I respect everybody that has the courage to step into the octagon and do this. And as I say, he was a former champion himself. You know, he beat Frank Mir. So this isn't a guy to take lightly, but it's hard when he's been focusing on professional wrestling, which is very different to what we do. It's pantomime. It's fake. You know, this is real. So he's as I say, I respect what he's trying to do here. He's walking in there against Mark Hunt, one of the hardest punching guys in the business. So, you know, God bless him, and I wish him the best of luck. But I see Mark Hunt winning by knockout.
John Jones has already beaten Daniel Cormier. They're fighting again. The belt is with Cormier this time.
Sure.
Will that make any difference, or do you see John Jones winning for a second time?
If you'd have asked me that a couple of months ago, I'd have said John Jones wins the fight. And I worked with Daniel Cormier on UFC Tonight, so I'm friends with him, and I wish Daniel all the best. And I even still said that publicly, and I felt terrible saying it, you know, but I had to give my honest opinion. But after seeing Jones's return fight against Vincent Preux, I wasn't impressed with what I saw. Now, of course, ring rust is a factor. It is real. But even still, it looked to me that it wasn't ring rust. It looked like Jones had lost a little bit of, I don't know, the animalistic quality that he had that made him such a devastating champion. You know, so I'm going with Cormier.
Conor McGregor fights Nate Diaz again. Diaz obviously beat him the first time round. Was that a upset victory for you, or do you think McGregor can beat him this time round?
You know, to be honest, I was asked about that fight. It was the week after my Anderson fight, so a lot of people were interested to know how that was going to go down. And I said, there's no way that Nate Diaz is going to beat Conor. I said, it's impossible. And of course, he went out there and choked him out in the second round, and God bless him, well done. And of course, Nate Diaz took that on 2 weeks' notice. So you would think with Nate having a full camp, then of course he's going to beat Conor again. But I don't think so. I think Conor wins this fight. I really do. The fight was going pretty well for Conor. He was winning the fight, but that doesn't matter. The final result was Nate won the fight. But I think Conor's going to have a different approach this time. And yeah, I'm picking Conor.